Imagine making a total of 10 calls and picking up business worth nearly £15,000. What do I do differently? Well, I take action, I pick up the phone and I have conversations. I know how to deal with the objections. I know how to win business, but I don't just make these things up. I prove it to you guys by doing it and showing you live, and that's not something many people do. So like this video, share with your family and friends. There's a lot of value to be taken from this one video. And remember, this is just one of many ways you pick up business for your companies. And so take notes, because there's a lot of benefits to be taken in this video.
Good afternoon.
Oh, hey mate, it's Musa, Frank Corey. Wondering if you can just quickly help me with something. I've got a CNC chap, Turner and Miller, who's looking for work local to you. Is that something you might be on the lookout for?
No, we're okay for that at the moment.
Yeah? Is that something you do sometimes look for? I mean, what's the story there? Okay, all right, no problem at all. Appreciate your time.
Mate.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
No, not at the moment.
I mean, you say not at the moment. You need something in the future? It's just that he's looking for work. And he's local to you, to be fair.
No, it might be maybe sort of middle of next year, possibly.
Middle of next year?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Is that something that you do sometimes look for?
No, we normally use people we know.
A question. Do you know if there's any companies around the Sheffield area that might be looking?
Not at the moment. It's rough at the moment.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah, it's very, very slow at the moment. I don't think many companies are going to be looking to employ anybody at the moment.
All right. We'll find out.
Okay. No
Cheers,
problem.
mate. Bye-bye.
Cheers, buddy.
Hello,
Yeah.
is it the person you've got? Can he program?
The best thing by the way, I hate making things up. That's not me. So what I can do is I can just check in with them if they can program. And if they can, I'll send it to the relevant person. Who do I need to send the CV to if they can program? Have you got any idea on what sort of money you'd be looking to pay, or just because I need to give them some sort of information? 17 quid an hour. I'll address it to David, and then also we can sort of catch up. Is that all right? Thank you so much. Lovely. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. All right, so we got one job. Oh, it's slow. See, okay, you know what? This is very important. I'm actually going to take a minute or two to address this. It's all about whether you see the glass half or glass full. Glass half empty or half full, right? Because I just spoke to someone the call before, and the person said, oh, no, things are slow. Oh, no, right? Now, 80% of people listening to that call would have sat there and be like, they would have spoke to their friend and be like, Jose, it's not going to happen, because the market's down. It's not looking great, right? Why? Because we just want to excuse straight away. We just want to be told straight away, you know what? It's not us, it's the market. It's never the market. I promise you, it's never the market. What did I say to you? Straight away, I said to you, it's slow for you. It's not slow for everyone else. I get on the phone again. The next call, and we get a job on, CNC Miller, Turner, they need machining. Dave is a person to speak to, 17 quid an hour. It's all about mindset, guys. I promise you guys, it's all about mindset. And we're 10 minutes in, by the way, right?
Yeah, we are looking for a Turner.
Okay.
But we don't, we might consider Miller.
I'm so sorry, but what did you say your name was?
Punita?
Ah, fabulous. So you're looking for a CNC Turner, and if they've got some milling experience, it's a bonus. Let me send you his CV.
Yeah, I think that...
How long have you been looking for this person?
Seriously, 1 month now, but not seriously more than a year.
Oh, wow. So why seriously now? Tell me.
Turner just resigned.
When did they resign?
A couple of weeks ago.
Okay, so that's why it's become an urgent requirement. No problem, Punita. Leave it with me. Let me speak to him. Have you got anyone working on this for you right now? Is anyone sending you any CVs?
No, I got 5 CVs today.
You got 5 CVs today?
Yeah.
No problem. But
I'm looking at one of it now, so...
Do they look good? That's clearly a no. I think it's difficult to find someone who ticks all the boxes, right? Can I just ask you one thing though, and this does help me a lot. What's the 3 things that are most important to you for the CNC Turner?
Skill.
Okay.
Experience, and we prefer someone who apprentice trained.
Okay, fine. So CNC skills, experience, fine. Apprentice trained. Punita, I know I said it was the last question, but I've got a bad habit, right? But what did you offer your last candidate, the one that didn't accept the job?
You can start from, say, 14, isn't it?
Start from 14?
Up to 18, say.
Okay. Fantastic. That helps me a lot. For the absolute perfect guy, we'll pay 18, but you know, ideally we want to pay around £16. I'm on your side, by the way, Punitha, so that's not a problem. Okay, well, no problem, Punitha. I'm going to send you details. My name is Musab. Look out for the email. Let David know I'm going to send an email as well.
All right.
Thank you, Punitha. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Bye-bye. Couple of things to mention. I did something very early on. Again, by the way, that's the second job. She was taking up too much of my time, man. Like, by the way, FYI, guys, that's the second job in 25 minutes. Okay, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. That's to give you guys an idea, man. If we keep doing this, we will keep getting jobs. Pick up the phone. What are some of the things that I did to build on that relationship? Now, by the way, in the beginning, she was a little bit cold. And I said, you said your name was, and she said, my name is Punitha, right? If you notice then, I kept referring to her as Punitha, like, you know, Punitha. You know why? Because we became on first, like we were speaking to each other on a name basis. But what was interesting is she said, to be fair, take David's email because David is the one that looks after it and, you know, etc., etc. Now, I want you to understand something. She only did that one because I built a relationship with her. What did I ask? I said, how long have you been looking for someone? The idea here is now that because someone left a few weeks ago, there is an urgent requirement and we need to fill this urgent requirement. As humans, this is the mindset we need to get out of. Things are bad, things are bad, things are bad. Yeah, you're still hiring. The company we just called before is still hiring. It's not that bad. Things aren't bad. Like, you know, but people love to complain. And this is the mindset you have to get out of. So potentially now, this job is a very good job, by the way. Yeah, I would probably start looking at this job tonight. And I think that there's a potential to make, you know, £4,000, £5,000, £6,000 with this one company. The relationship is good. You know, someone's resigned. They're looking for someone. She's actively looking at CVs. This is a really, really good job.
Just a quick one, Musa. Did you ask her any fee questions or anything like that or no?
No, I didn't ask any fee questions, but I know that she is using recruitment companies. So I would rather put the fees in front of her when I've got a good product for her. So when I show her the product, basically, rather than speaking about fees and it's like, well, all the other agencies charge us 12% or 10%, right? I'd rather go to her with, I get a good candidate tonight, tomorrow morning, send her the candidate. She's like, you know what, looks really good. And then I'll be like, by the way, our fees are 15%. So I'm going to carry on, guys, the calls as well.
I don't think we are. The best thing to do would probably be email Martin Taylor.
Okay, no problem. Well, I'll send Martin an email, but I appreciate your time nonetheless.
We're not looking for MD at the moment, no.
No?
No, not at the moment.
Is that something you often look out for? Or, I mean, what's the situation?
Oh, yes. Yeah, we do look out for CNC millers and turners and conventional turners.
You're not looking for anyone at the moment. Can I get an email down? If the situation changes, at least you can come back and say, by the way, that chap, is he still looking? If there was a pay bracket, what would that look like on an hourly rate?
I couldn't really give you a figure.
A question, would the ideal candidate be a young chap, couple of years experience? You know, would the ideal chap be, you know, a ton of experience, you know, and they sort of hit the ground running?
Ton of experience.
Okay. And sorry, you said your name was?
Stephen,
fine. I'll send you the details. My name is Musa, by the way. Company's Frank Corey, so I'll send you the details. Keep in touch, and then, you know, let me know if situation changes. Let me know what you think of this guy. It just gives me a better idea of, you know, what sort of guys you do like and don't like as well.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, mate, Stephen. Cheers. Have a good evening, mate. Bye bye. So great person to keep in touch with, great person to build an ongoing relationship with. The other companies, we need one person, we need two people. This guy, we need one person every 2-3 months, right? At least. So it's something I keep doing, and I want you guys to understand this. What do I say near the end of the call? I say, by the way, it's Musab, Frank Corey, I'll send you across an email. By the way, it's Musab, Frank Corey, I'll send you across an email. Because guess what? When he now receives an email, Musab, Frank Corey, he knows who I am, right? So we say something in sales, you have, in sales, you're most likely to close a person on the 7th call, right? Most likely. My idea is, why do they say that, by the way, is because call 1, they don't know you. Call 2, they don't know you. Call 3, they're like, oh yeah, Musab, oh yeah. Call 4, they're like, oh yeah, mate, hey. Call 7, they're like, oh mate, yeah, finally you called, I actually need someone, for example, right? So the money's in the follow-up, right? Calling over and over, building that relationship. But if you could build that relationship in call 1, you've probably jumped about 3-4 steps. Make sense? Number 1, that wasn't even the point that I was going to make. The important thing that I need you guys to understand, and I did it in this call and I did it in the last call as well. Did I even speak that much? I don't even speak. They just speak. So it's all about, you need to ask open-ended questions. And if you ever feel like you're speaking more than them, you're doing something wrong. If you feel like there's a minute of silence, there was a point, right, where I just stayed quiet. And he just carried on speaking. Listen, guys, we know sales. I know sales, and you guys should know sales. You guys have the program, you guys have the sales part. We should know this stuff, that it's okay to stay quiet. And if you feel like you're blabbering on, you're not getting any benefit. You're not actually learning anything from the company, right? So stay quiet is actually a good thing. If you feel like you're blabbering, you're making a mistake. Saqib, you had a question? Basically what Saqib just said is, right in the beginning of the call, the guy basically said, we're not looking for anyone. I followed up with a question, is this something you do look for? And then he said, oh, yeah. So by the way, just the way he said, oh, yeah, is I knew that they look for these guys a lot, right? And when I say a lot, I mean like it's clearly something they do look for. It's not just one here and there, right? When he later on went and confirmed that. But you need to understand something. I've done less than 10 calls, and we've got 2 jobs on, and we've got 1 potential as well, inshallah. And it's I've only been calling for 1 hour, and I haven't actually called for 1 hour because I've been probably speaking for half an hour. So I've probably called for half an hour, right? If you guys took a day off from your work and called all day, for example, how much potential do you think you guys can get? But now the important part is this. It's not just calling and not understanding what to say and how to be and how to build that. If you can learn how to build that relationship, how to build that trust, what to say, when to say, how to answer questions, how to feel like this person is going to give me a job, they aren't, there's potential here, there's potential not. If you can really understand everything, then man, if you make 1 hour, if you call for half an hour every single day, genuinely, if you become good at this and then call for half an hour a day, man, inshallah, the potential is crazy. I want to carry on, inshallah, because, we don't have long.
I don't think so at the moment.
Okay. When you say you don't think so, is that definite? As in, it's just because he's actively looking for a new role. I guess, can we ask the question, or can I maybe send the CV to the person who could review it?
You can send it through to.
Fantastic. I will send him across just because obviously he is looking. Is this something you do look for sometimes? Well, that's exactly what I'm doing, right? It's exactly what I'm doing on a Thursday afternoon at 3 o'clock. We're just calling a few companies in the local area, seeing if someone might be looking for someone. And look, I appreciate your time nonetheless. Okay. Thank you so much, though. Have a good evening. Cheers. Bye-bye. It's interesting because I want you to really realize when I do it, by the way. I did it again. I just stayed quiet, right? So she said something, I stayed quiet, and then she went, you never know until you ask. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, because obviously I took it off speaker. But the point is like, staying quiet is an art, man. It's just an art. Like, it makes people feel so uncomfortable that they feel like that they want to blabber on. They don't realize what you're doing, but staying quiet is like an art to just sales.
Not exactly at the moment, but we do always keep them on file because, well, it could be even coming up to Christmas, that we would be looking.
Notice how I stay quiet now.
CV across. Does he have one?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I can send you a CV. That's not a problem. What exactly is it that you sort of look out for?
Well, it would be getting sent to the director of the company. This is the design department here. But if I give you his email address, would you mind popping it through to him?
Yeah, of course I can. Yeah, no problem. I'm just gonna.
Super.
All right, no problem. I'll send Patrick an email. No issues. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask. Do you need anyone on the design side?
We don't. We just hired around a year ago, so we're.
Oh, nice. No problem at all. No, I appreciate your time nonetheless. I'll send Patrick an email. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Now, a few important things to mention here. Throughout the calls, what is something that I'm doing? I'm playing the player. And what I mean by that is, if it's a lady, I come across a certain way. If it's a man, I come across a certain way. I focus on the rapport. I take action, and more importantly, I pick up the phone and I do what I need to do. Now, one of many ways that you can pick up business for your companies, you've obviously got emails, you've got LinkedIn, you've got some automation. There's so much more that you can do. But one thing is for sure, that it does work, because I wouldn't put myself in front of you doing live calls like this in front of people if I didn't think it would work and if I could just get shown up, because obviously you would know that it doesn't work. I would never put myself in this situation. The only reason I do this is because I know you can make money in it. I make money and I help many people make money in starting a recruitment company for themselves. Now, by the way, get your details down if you are interested in learning exactly how to start a recruitment company in the link in the description below. But hopefully you've taken a lot of benefit from this video, and I'll try to give you as much benefit as I can in the upcoming YouTube videos, inshallah.